Hey guys, I'm JD with MySlumberYard.com. Hopefully you're doing well today. And in this video, we've got a triple mattress comparison for you. We're going to be seeing how the Brooklyn Bedding Signature compares to the Premium and Luxe collections in the Purple lineup, and more specifically, how that mattress from Brooklyn Bedding compares to the Purple Restore and the Purple Rejuvenate. So if you didn't know already, over here at the Slumber Yard, we review all things online mattresses, and we like to put beds head to head like we're doing in today's direct comparison. We're going to start off by talking about the policies that all three of these mattresses are backed by. Then we'll start talking about each individual bed, talk about things like firmness, feel, pricing, whatnot. Near the end, I'll even sum things up with a final verdict so you can really determine which one's going to be right for you. And if you need any more helpful information regarding any one of these three mattresses, maybe I missed something in this video, check the description box, or you can always go to our website, MySlumberYard.com. If you enjoy this video, like the video and subscribe to the channel for so much more. But now let's get into this triple comparison.
At the Slumber Yard, we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Okay, so policies. What do you got to know in terms of all this stuff, whether you go the route of Brooklyn Bedding or Purple? To be clear, I do want to mention that we did receive all three of these mattresses for free, so we could review them and test them out over here at the Slumber Yard and tell you guys all about them. But you should be getting completely free shipping to start. With the Brooklyn Bedding Signature and the Purple Restore, they should ship to you with some sort of bed-in-a-box or bed-in-a-bag method, but you can opt for white glove delivery on the Purple Restore if you'd like. And that is how the Purple Rejuvenate will get to you by default through that white glove delivery service, which is always nice to have, especially if you don't really want to set up a big burly bed by yourself. You're gonna have somebody else do all that heavy lifting for you. You don't have to lift a finger. It's always super nice to have for your new mattress delivery setup. Now, however these beds are gonna get to you, you also have a pretty nice chunk of time to test them out at home before you're officially stuck with them. With Purple, all of these mattresses come with 100-night trial periods, whether you go the route of the Restore or the Rejuvenate. So a little over 3 full months to really test them out at home to see if they're right for you or not. And with the Brooklyn Bedding Signature, you get a little bit more time, 120 nights with this guy. And if within those respective trial period timeframes, you find that they're not exactly going to be right for you for the foreseeable future, that's totally fine. You can return them for completely free within that time frame, though the brands will probably ask you to try them out for at least a full month before you make your final decision here. But if the opposite occurs, you do want to keep them, you really enjoy sleeping on them, you want to use them as your nightly driver, that's great. They're backed by 10-year warranties, which is pretty much the usual standard for the online space these days. We'll try to link some more helpful details regarding all this policy information down below in the description box, so feel free to hit that up. All three of these mattresses are also manufactured right here in the USA. Brooklyn Bedding makes all of their beds out of Phoenix, Arizona, and I believe Purple is out of Utah. So that's great to know. If you want an American source product, all three are ticking that box for you. But getting into their main similarity, there's only really one here, and it's the fact that they're all hybrid mattresses that use coils on the bottom for support and various comfort elements above for comfort. And this fundamental design feature, the coils on the bottom, makes them supportive enough to withstand and handle all body types, whether you're really petite, medium, or especially large. I myself, I'm a heavier person, and I sleep exclusively on hybrid mattresses just because I know that coils just provide my body type with a really nice amount of support and durability long term. And over here at the Slumber Yard, we commonly recommend that if you're a heavier person, you probably should go the route of a hybrid mattress as opposed to an all-foam one, just because an all-foam support base is likely going to degrade on you a little bit faster than a coil unit in a bed will. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to support units in mattresses. Now, let's dive into each individual mattress here, starting with the Brooklyn Bedding Signature. So this is one of the best online values for a pretty quality hybrid bed these days. And it is actually one of our favorite beds over here at the Slumber Yard. So above those coils, it uses various comfort foams, really responsive comfort foams, and a nice quilted top to give it an all-around soft, neutral hybrid feel. To us, it just feels like a really familiar style of hybrid bed that 9 out of 10 sleepers will probably be familiar with right off the bat. It just feels like a nice hotel bed or something. So when it comes to your online mattress search, if you're just in the market for a safe pick that's just going to be generally comfortable for you, Brooklyn Bedding Signature is one of the best bets for you. Now, in terms of firmness, you have 3 to choose from here, a soft, medium, and a firm option. We usually recommend they're firm. It's right around a medium firm on our scale, so gonna appeal to all sleeper types with a slight support advantage for back and stomach sleeping. But if you do want a softer option to choose from, you have that soft and medium model, which both skew a little bit softer than a proper medium on our scale. Now, with the Brooklyn Bedding Signature, you can upgrade the main comfort element of the mattress to have a upgraded cloud pillow top. It will cost you quite a bit extra, maybe a couple $100 under the price point. point, but it could be worth it for you if you do want some more pressure relief in your mattress or more of a pillow top sensation from the Signature. But getting back to the standard version of the Signature from Brooklyn Bedding, I would say it is again one of the best values online, especially when you consider the level of quality that's going into this bed. A queen size currently retails for a little upwards of the $1,300 mark, but after you apply a discount, which you should be able to locate in the description box of this video, you can expect to pay right around $1,000, which is again a great deal. Any current discounts or savings we might happen to find for you should be located down below in the description box, and if you do decide to use those discounts, it actually goes a long way in supporting our channel, and we really appreciate the kickback. But now let's get into the Purple Restore. It's this one sitting right behind me. We have their firm model because it is available in 2 different firmness levels, but the main thing to know about this bed is the top comfort foam layer, which isn't a foam, it's actually called the Gel Flex Grid. This material is proprietary to Purple as a brand, and it actually is more of a rubber than a foam. It's super stretchy and responsive. It expands to many times its original size and then snaps back into shape once you release it. And it gives the Purple Restore a really unique style of mattress feel. It's something that you've probably never tried on another online option, and it is something that is very unique to Purple as a brand. When you lay down on a bed like the Restore, you almost feel weightless, kind of like that grid is pushing up against your back and offering a nice amount of support. But then when you switch to your side, it does a nice job at giving to the shape of your shoulders and hips and kind of conforming to those areas of your body, offering a really nice amount of pressure relief. A lot of folks out there end up loving Purple at the end of the day, but it can be kind of divisive. So if you're more of a traditional mattress, person, you want something that just feels more familiar, Purple might not be the way to go, but 9 out of 10 sleepers who end up trying Purple end up loving it. Now, as I've mentioned, we do have the firm version of the Restore. It's around a medium firm. So again, good for all sleeper types, a little bit better for primary back and stomach sleeping, more support for you there. But if you do want a softer rendition of this bed, look into that soft model. I think it should be right around a medium, maybe a little bit softer for you there. But in terms of this mattress and its fun facts, it has a really nice amount of edge support because that Gel Flex Grid actually features a foam border around it. So I think if you sleep close to the edge at night, you're not gonna be falling off this bed anytime soon. And since that Gel Flex Grid is laid out in a grid format, there's plenty of space for air to travel and circulate through this bed, much more so than a more conventional foam that's used on top of your average online mattress. So if you're a bit of a hot sleeper, this may move the needle for you. Now on the Restore, compared to the old Purple Hybrid, the Restore now features a fabric exterior to that Gel Flex Grid, which might mitigate some of that airflow for you a bit, but it should move the needle still for hot sleepers. In terms of pricing, it is going to be a bit more expensive than the Brooklyn Bedding Signature, but not as much as the Purple Rejuvenate. A queen size retails for right around the $2,300 mark, but Purple as a brand usually likes to run some pretty nice promotions and discounts, usually around major holidays. So if you're interested in this bed, but you want to save even more money on it, check around those times a year. And again, whatever is current in terms of all that stuff should be located in the description box. But finally, the third bed to address in this triple mattress comparison is the Purple Rejuvenate, which is their entry model for the Luxe collection. This is one of the most premium Purple mattress offerings to date. It actually features zone support coils on the bottom, so it should help keep your back more neutrally aligned at night as you sleep. Above those coils, it uses various comfort foams, including their dual comfort foam and the Gel Flex Grid Plus, which adds an inch to that Gel Flex Grid for you. And then it has a nice quilted top for its primary comfort layer, and this design gives it a really responsive pillow top feel. So compared to the Purple Restore, it doesn't feature as much of a unique feel, but you can kind of feel that Gel Flex Grid if you kind of dig into the bed. But overall, it just kind of features more of an accommodating, responsive pillow top feel. It's actually probably one of the most responsive beds that we've ever tried from Purple. And since it features more of a pillow top sensation, it should appeal to a wider variety of sleepers out there. Some people are kind of off-put to that whole unique feel on many of the other Purple beds, so this may move the needle for you. The Rejuvenate is available in one main firmness level, and it is right around a proper medium firm, maybe even a tinge bit firmer than that. So it's probably going to work out best or be most suitable for back or stomach sleepers looking for tons of nightly support rather than pressure relief. With the Rejuvenate, you're not going to be getting much pressure relief unless you go the route of the Rejuvenate Plus or the Rejuvenate Premier beds. Those are going to be quite a bit softer than this one. Now the Purple Rejuvenate also has some pretty solid edge support because it uses, again, another foam border around that Gel Flex Grid Plus and even the zone support coils. So really, really solid on the edges here. And it's also not bad in terms of motion isolation. I think it does deaden quite a bit of cross mattress movement, and it is predominantly temperature neutral. But one of the main things about the Rejuvenate is its overall luxurious aesthetic. It's just just a cut above a lot of other online options, and that is naturally going to be reflected in terms of pricing for it. A queen size currently retails for right around the $5,500 mark, which is quite the sticker shock, but you have to understand that you are investing in a quality product here and one of the most premium purple mattress offerings ever put out. And we would say it's a really accommodating option that many people should consider if you have the budget for it. Again, check the description box for any discounts or promotions related to saving you the most amount of money possible with the Rejuvenate. We could find something in the future to bring that price point down quite a bit, so feel free to check that out. But that's pretty much going to sum it up for this triple comparison. You know, either way you go here between these three, you've got some bells and whistles to check out for various reasons. I think it mainly just comes down to the type of mattress you ultimately prefer, but let's give you a short and sweet final verdict here. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we would say check out the purple Rejuvenate if you want a top of the line mattress from the brand that features more of a responsive pillow top feel and a pretty firm profile. And then check out the purple Restore if you want a supportive hybrid bed with a unique feel, available in 2 firmness levels, and you like the sound of that airflow for hot sleepers. And finally, consider the Brooklyn Bedding Signature if you want a supportive hybrid mattress, but you also want the safer pick when it comes to feel and firmness options, and you want the most affordable option of the 3 that's also a great value for a bed online these days, in terms of hybrid mattresses, that is. But hey, you know, that's just what we think. What is your impression of all 3 of these mattresses? Which one would you ultimately go with and why? Write us down below in the comments. We want to hear from you. If you need any more information about these 3 beds, check the description box. We should have full written reviews, other comparisons, buyer guides, and of course discounts to help save you the most amount of money possible on these mattresses. If you enjoyed this video, you maybe got something out of it, and I maybe helped educate you on these beds today, drop a like on this video and consider subscribing to the Slumber Yard for so much more. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm JD. Hopefully you're doing well out there, and like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.